Yesterday, started talking before I started recording. So yesterday I was at the beach and there was a little cloud, just kind of like this cloud here up in the sky, like right, like this little patch right here, right? And while I was at the beach, it was like rainbow color within it, and I was in the water, and usually in that moment I would run to get my camera and capture that image, but instead I just stayed in the water and kind of witnessed it. And luckily I wasn't the only person there, so there is backup for the claim I am making. But it was just so beautiful. It was just like this little patch of rainbow in the clouds. And I mean, I know there's science behind it. I know, the sunlight reflecting and then something with the water and I don't know what the science is. I just know that there is science. But yeah, it was just so magical. It was so beautiful, and parts of me kind of wishes that I did hop out of the water and capture it, but I think the bigger parts of me is glad that I stayed in the moment to experience it, and that I was there, to experience it. I think sometimes we get so caught up in what we're supposed to be doing, or what the choices that we're making look like to other people, or whatever it is that might be. But just allowing yourself to really trust in the moment, and trust the path that you're on. And for me, I'm so grateful to be allowing myself to trust, despite the voices and the external that are trying to convince me otherwise. I'm grateful for my ability to stand my ground within that, to stand my truth within that, and to understand that it's not that anybody's way is right or wrong. But you have to live your life the way that feels true for you, and yes, people are going to bring in all these ideas of irresponsibility and the other people in your life that you have to consider. And it's their perception or their belief that you're not considering those things, that you're not considerate, because consideration to them looks like something different, right? And that's okay. That's their path, that's their journey, that's their truth. But you don't need to fit into anyone else's idea of what's right. And this is like message to myself, like I don't need to fit into anyone else's idea of what's right, what's responsible, what makes sense. The path that I am going looks different, and maybe because it's so far outside of your comfort zone, or so far outside of the realm of what you think is normal, or whatever, maybe my path looks fake, maybe it looks performative, or however it is you feel about it. But it's real for me. It's real for me, and I think that's what matters. And whatever it is that people think of me, because people are going to have their thoughts, they're going to have their judgments, and that's okay, because it's a reflection of the things that they're thinking about themselves. And if you are finding yourself, in the moments that I find myself, judging, or, whatever, it's just kind of recognizing what actually am I judging within myself. You know, what are the thoughts inside my mind? Yeah. Yeah. This was not intended to be my day 4 post, but I kind of feel like it is. You know, I might still go live later, but I feel called to share this one. Yes, sending so much love in this moment, so much gratitude. Peace.